testosterone, adrenaline, dopamine. Since the beginning of time, complex chemical reactions proceed in us. But so far, nobody could derive the formula of love. Anyway, it exists, this mysterious, attractive force.
Я люблю Химтех.
Это лучший вуз Днепропетровска.
Химтех менің максатом. Я не представляю своей жизни без химтеха.
Люблю химтех, люблю химию, потому что любовь – это химия.
Ukrainian State University of Chemical Technology is the only specialized higher educational institution of chemical technology profile. Alma mater for many generations of graduates. Today, the university is filled with science, knowledge, use and love. It is always full of activity, especially during so-called noon recess. What do these people talk of? What do they discuss?
Именно студенты экономического факультета являются элитой данного вуза.
Я вам хочу сказать обратное. Экологи.
Я люблю и уважаю свой химтех, и моя специальность инженер-механик самая лучшая в этом вузе.
Неорганики. Вот элита нашего университета.
How to find your student? There are career guidance centers established on the basis of general education schools. Pupils like the program named Feel Yourself a Student of Himteh, in particular, laboratory practicums Chemistry for Beginners. The tradition of finding talented young people has been established at the Chemical Technology Institute in 1960s. Now, after the lapse of half a century, this tradition is kept up.
Любовь к науке должна прививаться с молоду, поэтому мы работаем с ребятами, которым химия интересна.
Students of Chemical Technology Lyceum Dmitry Sherbina and Daria Kirillova are going over the ocean to take part in the prestigious competition.
В Америку мы едем защищать работу по новому противокоррозионному защитному покрытию на металле.
Наше покрытие является уникальным, то есть до нас никто такое не делал.
Where are the stars of science lighted up? Of course, at Himteh. Minor planets of the solar system are named after them.
Когда звучит эти слова «Украина», первое место, или второе, или третье, тогда ученик наполняется гордостью тем, что он с Украиной, то, что он сделал работу в химико-технологическом.
Assistant Professor Alexander Patsenko, and for his friends and relatives simply Sasha, is surprisingly similar to the inventor of Time Machine from the well-known movie. The only difference is that the movie hero turned back to the past, and we will look into the future. The Norwegian Center for International Cooperation in Education initiated the international project Water Harmony.
Водная гармония позволяет нашим студентам получить самые современные знания в области водоподготовки, водоочистки и управления водными ресурсами.
Along with students from other countries, students from the University of Chemical Technology undertake the internship at the Norwegian University of Life Sciences. They write master's works there and even take postgraduate courses. Student of the Inorganic Substances and Ecology Department, Anna Makarova, detects impurities in water using ultraviolet and infrared radiation. Here, the process of wastewater treatment using low-temperature plasma is investigated. In the meantime, future specialists in the laboratory conditions examine H2O by tasting. Scientists of Biotechnology Department are focused on the difficult task how to turn bottom deposits of rivers and lakes into biohumus, necessary to enhance the fertility of the Ukrainian lands.
Я люблю химтех.
It It is rather unusual laboratory. At the Department of Ceramics and Glass Chemical Technology, it is called Oven Laboratory. Here, Viktor Ivanovich Golius, now the Doctor of Technical Sciences, professor, began his way into science. Young postgraduate Maxim Khokhlov continues the work of his mentor, developing different types of silicate-enameled products for domestic purposes. And his attitude to everything he is engaged in is simple and clear.
Я люблю химтех.
Viktor Ivanovich Markov is one of the oldest teachers at the university. At one time, being a student, he crossed the threshold of the Institute of Chemical Technology and stayed here. He is grateful to his parents, who were chemists, for inheriting their profession. Whenever Viktor Ivanovich is present at diploma defense of any of his students, he certainly remembers his teacher, Professor Burmistrov, who instilled a passion for science in him. And now, Professor Markov takes care of young people like the father. The university often hosts the conferences, including the international ones. Scholars from many regions of Ukraine, Western Europe and Asia meet in Dnipropetrovsk. But no one scientific hangout goes without students.
Ну а как же без них? Ведь в результате проведения и участия в конференции для них это колоссальный опыт, это большая школа.
In collaboration with the leading scientists, students and postgraduates of the university published the hundreds of scientific papers. In order to implement the projects, young scientists received the international grants.
Здравствуйте, Олег Викторович. Это Ольга Петровна беспокоит.
Today, Olga Petrovna Rzhova is the candidate of chemical science, prorector of the university, but she does not break with the students' audience. During her lectures, he always speaks of sincerity and honesty in science.
Мои дорогие студенты, в этой жизни все должно быть по справедливости.
Toward newspaper is popular and actively read at Himteh. For example, this editorial is a good reason to visit the students' library. The sacred books for chemists are lifetime editions of work of great scientists of the past. They are stored separately, but available to students.
Мы гордимся тем, что многие поколения студентов считают библиотеку своим родным домом.
Do you know what does an electronic case mean? No, this is not a case with a handle. Modern electronic technologies have come to the old university library. Textbooks, programs, lecture materials are stored in special files. One keyword and storage room of the student's library instantly opens. The university moves to remote learning. But the doors of Himteh are wide open to those who cross the threshold with a sense of sincerity and desire to gain insight into science.
Я люблю Химтех!
Somebody compared Himteh Museum with a capsule launched into the future. In the early 1960s, academician Brodsky discovered here the method for producing the heavy water. It was a real breakthrough in the development of the national nuclear power industry. Today, the university goes to the new historical round.
Перспективой университета является, конечно же, создание научного парка. На базе научного парка мы обязательно создадим новый факультет, факультет ядерных технологий.
Here, at the State University of Chemical Technology, the future of chemical industry of Ukraine comes into being. Each year, according to the recommendations of the International Department of the University, the best students and young scientists are assigned to Poland, France, Norway and other countries for training. But our students do not forget their alma mater.
На пути нам встречаются сложности и помехи, но я смело могу сказать, через много лет, что безумно горжусь я тем, что учусь в Химтехе. потому что чудеснее места на свете нет.
However, many young people from all over the world come to Ukraine to study at the best university of the country.
Меня зовут Чемакучо Конте Филипп Марсель, я из Камеруна. Я учусь в химико-технологическом университете на 5-м курсе на инженера нефтегаза. И я уже пригласил сюда моего брата, моих друзей, моих знакомых, и вроде все довольны.
Меня зовут Мурат Розабаев, я учусь в химико-технологическом университете, 4-й курс.
This student from Congo needs no introductions.
Что прельщает иностранца в нашем университете? Ну, безусловно, высокий уровень преподавания, демократичные цены, ну и, безусловно, специфика вуза, ведь он является действительно единственным в Украине по химии и химической технологии, и иностранцы в большинстве своем идут именно на эти специальности. У нас учатся целыми семьями.
For many students, hostel becomes their home for several years, but in addition to the hearty and friendly meetings, the students need warm heater batteries in winter.
Тепло согревает студентов в нашем общежитии, и у них есть настроение для учебы, для быта, для совместных, как говорится, всех мероприятий, которые они проводят в нашем общежитии.
This is Radio Himteh. Himteh speaks. Spring is here.
Попадая в наш университет, вы получаете уникальную возможность попасть в огромный мир творчества и раскрытия своих талантов.
Amateur performances are the university priority.
Университет мне дает не только хорошие знания, но и помог мне раскрыть в себе талант. Химико-технологический университет.
Our students sing, dance and joke. Club of the Cheerful and Sharp-Witted became a finalist in the inter-university festivals. Advances in studies are impossible without physical training. There should be sound mind in a sound body.
В нашем университете культивируется 16 видов спорта. Имеются у нас чемпионы Украины, чемпионы Европы, чемпионы мира.
Here, on the picturesque banks of the Samara River, sports camp Dubovaya Rocha is located. Students like to come here. When young people talk about the depths of their feelings, they often refer to the chemistry. But so far, nobody could derive the formula of love. Maybe this mysterious magic reaction proceeds in all of us, and we are the only ones who know its formula.
Я очень люблю своих одногруппников, люблю химтех, просто эта атмосфера непередаваемая.
Наш родной химтех даст мне все то, о чем я мечтаю. Он поможет мне подняться до тех вершин, которые я хочу достичь.
What makes Himteh more advanced and younger? It's love.